see Mars right there, and Goblin as well. Goblin, of course, having a hell of a run at Riptide as well. He did a great job here at Low Tide City, trying to take his run further. There's Mars, as you can see him, ready to go.
All right. So, what?
Oh, let's go!
I'm down.
Yes!
The gentleman?
I love this stage. Legalize it!
Or this, look, this or WarioWare, I'm down.
Please!
One or the other. Like, just give me one, please. I would prefer both, but just give me one, please.
But it gives some characters too much of an advantage.
Yeah, that's why it's a counter pick, dummy. That's the point.
But I don't want to get killed.
Well, how come every person that's complaining sounds exactly like that to you?
That's everybody that I disagree with. That's how I perceive them at all times. Anybody that doesn't want this stage sounds like that. You're droopy. Oh, look at the cool stuff this game.
God. He's about to get him.
Yeah, that was close.
Way down there.
Almost got him. Right, Goblin versus Mars coming up soon. Mars has fought many a Roy in his day. Obviously fought against Cola at Summit, and I believe he fought him at Glitch as well.
Yeah, but I feel like you can't say the same thing about like most people with ZSS in this game, because there really isn't that many ZSS players anymore.
Right.
This man.
Very rare. All right, he finally gave it to him.
He always takes such a nice sip. Just like such an elegant sip right there. All right, let's get it.
To stay hydrated, brother.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. Panda versus Moist here. Moist Goblin versus Panda Mars on PS2 to start things out.
I just realized Mars plays default controls.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's got no tag.
Oh.
All right.
Well, he usually wears a tag, so I'm a little surprised.
Interesting.
Elegant,
or maybe he didn't mean to do this.
Well, all he's doing right now is jabbing, so maybe he's figured it out, and he's like, oh, God, I got to figure something out. Yeah, I didn't know he did default, but Elegant was the same way. I was surprised by that earlier, but both these guys in top 8, so they know what they're doing.
Oh, no, I mean, like, I'm not saying anything. Like, if you can do it, you can do it. I usually play default controls in most games except for tap, jump, off, but in this game, for some reason, it was very hard for me to do tilts instead of smashes, so I had to learn the tilt stick. Here we go.
Oh, wow, no tech at all?
That's the mix.
I guess so. Mars didn't hit anybody. He just bounced on the floor.
Hey.
Now, very back and forth between these two. Mars, oh, he's got the wrong, yeah, he doesn't have tag. He just realized.
All right, well, he's got to play it out now or give the game up, one or the other.
You saw him, like, hold his controller out.
Yeah.
You were right. We should have said something, bro.
What? Was I supposed to yell?
Yeah.
Oh, true. My bad.
Bro.
Next time. Next time.
Your tag! Tag, bro! Oh, back air. Oh, no, that's bad for Mars, but we'll see if Goblin can make the most of it. See if Porter. Whoa!
Hey, man, for what it's worth, this is still a close game.
Oh! Boost!
Okay, hold on now.
Yeah.
Now he has an asterisk next to his game, so he can say, I won this set, asterisk, with the wrong controls in the first game.
That's a YouTube video.
Yep. I can play in any condition. there it is. All right, here we go.
All right, we got enough tilt, 54%. Ooh. Tries to zap him, not going to land, but 74%, still quite a bit. Oh, I like that standoff there.
Yeah. Got to get a little extra off that platform. Nice parry. Some Mars. They've been trying to harass a little bit on that platform. I like the idea of going for that Zaire. I mean, you'll see him obviously use Nairs or Zairs in that situation a lot. Oh, okay. The fact that works.
Yeah, the fact that actually connected there on the platform, it feels like Mars is just kind of beating Goblin to the punch. Goblin looking a little lost here. Like, he'll be at the side, and he just won't do anything. He won't hit a button. Maybe he's waiting for Mars to engage, but Mars just runs up and grabs him. And, yeah, Goblin with the Goblin up B. That's what I call it. He'll just throw it out sometimes just to see. And especially on the platform where it's safe.
All right, yeah, this game is, regardless of the controls, this game is definitely going well into the favor of Mars. Now, Goblin, if he can find this stock sooner than later, he can still turn this around. There's a lot of rage that you have on to Roy. But you got to get the stock first, and that might not even be a thing. The DI was looking a little wild there, but he still managed to live.
Yeah, it's definitely doable with Roy with rage, but first he's got to really make an effort because it feels like he's just sitting in shield a lot, and Mars has grabbed him over and over. Finally, oh, he gets the record, goes up, but not going to KO, obviously. It's kind of weak.
Okay. So good grab again, and you're gone. All right, bro. So what's the Panda YouTube for this?
I beat I beat Goblin with only grabs. That's basically what happened. I beat the best Roy by only grabbing.
And only is going to be caps,
Yep.
for sure. Uh-oh.
And then he's
The
going to
moist
do,
headband.
oh, that's what he needs. Oh, he lost
It's
on
the power
purpose.
up.
Branding. He lost on purpose for the brand. I'll give it up.
Yeah, you got to power up here on the second game, so.
Bro, Charlie definitely sent him a DM. Like, just lose game one. Don't do anything. Sit and shield. And then put on the headband. You got it.
And now you can go stupid. All right. So, yeah, hopefully he gets his controls this time. Regardless of playing controls or not, like, he still did quite well that game. So let's see what happens as we get into the second game with, hold up. Okay.
Wait, did he not do tag again?
Is he? So maybe it wasn't the control? I don't know what's going on here anymore.
All right, maybe it wasn't tag. He was holding up his controller like it was. I mean, when you're in the game, sometimes you lose, you know. Maybe the tag is just aesthetic. Maybe it's not actually.
It's just for show.
Okay. Well,
It's cool, man. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the gameplay that we're seeing here.
Right.
He's still playing quite well. Unfortunately, they're starting to get jammed. You saw his Goblin trying to get a little more aggressive here in this second game so far.
Yeah, I don't think Goblin feels comfortable, like, jumping in. Oh, gets the flip kick, not to KO. Goblin doesn't seem as comfortable sort of doing the Roy thing, jumping in with neutral airs, jumping in with aerials. And because that Mars is just punishing him, just kind of sitting there in shield waiting for Goblin to make the mistake. Sometimes just throwing out that grab. There's the neutral air to beat the spot dodge. 27% Goblin can't hit the floor.
All right. Oh, Scoop, where are you going? Hit the back over there. And, bro, he is literally walking him.
Yeah.
Wherever he wants to go.
He's got the leash,
Yeah.
the plasma leash.
Come this way.
This way. Oh,
All right.
man.
Okay, that shield's looking extra small. I'm surprised that blazer worked, but he does manage to get down to the ground. Save his shield a little bit of time. Okay. Ooh. That's true. Down to the ground. True.
On town.
Okay. He not messing around. Anyway, back here.
Stage is brown. All right, there's the up air. Well done.
And that's a stop down. So it's actually looking great here for Mars still. I mean, he's still got a solid lead here, but Goblin is going to be trying to drill back into this one.
Oh, tries to drift into him, takes the boost kick. Gambit does not pay off. 21. Oh, forward aerial.
All right.
See if Goblin, getting hit with the boost kick, but pops out of it. This is where Goblin can make his money. Trying to use those platforms to really burst down and surprise Mars, but Mars having none of it.
All right, Mars definitely sitting down one more time, so that's going to be good here as we get into the later half of the set. We got 3 stocks left with 2 here on the side of Mars. Goblin definitely fighting to try to get himself back into this set right now. It does not look well for him, even off that first game. Mars is looking great. Now Goblin's trying to fight his way back in.
I feel like I never see Mars jab this much.
Yeah, I mean,
He is
really
jab
working
champion. Yeah, it's good. Ooh.
I feel like it's an answer of the fact that you know that Roy's also trying to jab, so you're like, my jab's faster.
Get there, that's a good point. Just knocking on the shield, gets the back air, but it does not land with the strong hit. Mars able to land perfectly. Now about 70% on Goblin. I like the neutral air into the jab, but can't follow it up with anything.
Uh-oh. That should be good.
Boost kick.
Yep. Boost kick that close. Go ahead and run that one back. So yeah, another game not going too well here for Goblin. Want to pick it up, man. You're down 2-0 against Mars, who's looking real poised to go ahead and take this set in a 3-0 fashion.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one for Goblin to bring back. It just seems like Mars is kind of one step ahead of him at every juncture. And Goblin, I think, seems to be playing a little bit more reserved than I've ever seen him. And I mean, like, I get it. You don't want to just bang your head against Zero Suit over and over and run into your attacks, but at the same time, you got to make some sort of effort. And I just feel like things aren't working out for him. He's not getting the neutral airs. He's not getting, any kind of double-edged dance. Really, it's not like anything's stringing together for him today for whatever reason.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, and it definitely happens, though. Okay, up throw. And to the up smash, still getting some extra damage, too. Almost got a double back air. Mars definitely just playing so well, keeping Goblin in the air, keeping Goblin in, not even in the air, just in very uncomfortable positions. Oh, okay.
Oh, and he air dodged, but Mars had the right idea, but the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Right now, Goblin's answering back. Okay, trying to keep him in the air. I love that down tilt, but he guesses wrong on the tech, and he guesses wrong on the drift.
Well, see there, I mean, that drift was like the only drift that really mattered to Mars. He wasn't going to drift to the edge because, yeah, you would have died to the F smash. So unless Goblin did a step back F smash, yeah, he wasn't going to hit that.
Because
so
even if you forward smash in the other direction, he's not dying.
he's going to live, for sure. So yeah, Goblin definitely not aware of the situation there to go ahead and capitalize off that. However, still a very close game on this first stock. Nice aerial side B. Not going to be as strong as the grounded one, but
considering how it started, Goblin has done a great job of pushing this back, especially with that neutral air. He's actually on pace to maybe take the stock first if he can keep this up. He's got to watch grabs, and he's got to watch that boost kick from Mars just out of nowhere. Love that forward tilt catching him out of shield.
Yeah, quick with it, man. That forward tilt definitely super strong. Do not sleep. And that's exactly what he caught Mars doing at the wheel. Boom. Mars, okay, hold on now. Starting to take a lot of damage. Oh, nice. That's going to be, get that stock out of there quickly.
That's for free. And I love that spacing by Mars, just like right at the tip of it. Shocks just his feet, but Goblin putting on quite a bit of damage before he went.
Ooh. Okay, yep, get off me. The Goblin up B.
Okay, we got the back here. Ooh, tries to hit the neutral air. You can see Mars hunting down there as soon as he saw the air dodge, but Goblin does not panic. Able to make it down. Oh, this is tough.
Oh, that was very close. Gotta watch yourself on that recovery for sure, man. Those 2 frames are deadly. But, right? Yeah, expecting a roll in right there, but I'm not really sure how he's gonna get that one, seeing that he was so far away. Goblin rolling in would have just been a super panic roll. But why roll in when you could just up B out of shield? That's what Goblin says.
Oh, close. Oh, he gets the berry and the boost. That should do it with all the rage in the world. Goblin is on tournament stock here. Mars feigning like he was going to go to the side and takes a forward air for it. Not quite the strong one.
Okay, oh, nice. Nice tech to get back to the stage, but got to get off this corner. Goblin is definitely threatened with this jab back air. Another one? Oh, he tried it. He absolutely tried it, though.
He's the jab champ. I can see him smiling under the mask, too. He was like, he knew that was cheeky. I don't know if he realizes he didn't have an extra stock to play with, though. Now we're both on left.
So real quick with that
cheeky Mars.
All right.
Oh. Back air.
Okay.
Okay, you're crazy for that.
There we go. So he's definitely fighting back on this last stock. Goblin still trying to keep his tournament life alive, and he's doing a decent job of at least threatening it. He's got some good damage here on to Mars, but he's got to find this S smash before Mars finds probably a paralyzer up B. That's not going to kill.
No way.
I was like, unless his DI is absolute trash. But he managed to make that one.
Atrocious DI. Yeah. No, he's able to survive. Oh, God. Okay, he tried to tech it. Didn't need to. He's got to get off the ledge, and he does. There's the up throw. Not enough to KO yet, though.
Yeah, okay. So make sure he wasn't coming back down there. A lot of people would try to drop down with a forward air there, but not. Goblin going to wait a little bit out on that platform. That was close. Oh, scooped up again.
Another grab.
Just get him out. Yeah.
Mars has no need to really go out there. I mean, he's got all of the percent on his side. Just has to figure out how to close it. Up smash would do it, but if he gets jabbed, it might be over.
Yeah. Yeah, Mars, that's definitely a Mars thing. He will bet on that grab a little much. And right there, a roll through with the jab back air is going to go ahead and get that stock and that game for Goblin. Very close one for sure, though, so he's still got to play on his, be on his toes right here for the rest of this. What is that?
What? Hello?
Oops.
Did you hear that?
Who's the Vuvuzela?
I'm glad that wasn't just me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought, what? Oh, it's just people.
Yeah, but it's like one long air horn, basically, of a person.
It does not sound like people. It sounds like a siren or something. Yeah.
Oh, is it him? Is it Aaron? I feel like it would be Aaron.
It would be, yeah. Aaron, the Moist Esports counterpart. Also, a member of Florida, another Florida player along with Goblin. Both these guys supporting each other so much. You can see the crowd is all behind one of these two players. I mean, Mars is usually a crowd favorite, but I do think that Goblin probably has more support here.
Yeah, someone as the underdog for sure.
Right.
But we'll see how this one plays out, man. He's definitely down 2-1 right now, so he's got a lot to make up for. Let's see what stage that we are going to, though.
I think it's PS2.
Yep, yeah. PS2, yep.
And why? Because PS2
make the best
they
game.
make the best game.
Every time.
We know it.
Here we go. Ooh. All right, quick start. Not going to be able to get too much off of that one, though. Still, though, trying to keep the momentum on his side. Quick 45 unanswered right now. This is looking great for Goblin in this first stock. Okay, even with the up B still. First part blocked, but dropping that shield a little early.
The forward air, but can't quite convert it. 9% trying to catch. Goblin going off that ledge, but this is an excellent start for Goblin just now.
Ooh,
that feel when you parry the neutral air and you still get jabbed. That's so sad.
Okay, another one. Yeah, he's going to get these up Bs out. They're going to add up that damage. He's pretty much got him in jab back air percentage if he can find it near the edge, but at the same time, he might be in a neutral air flip kick percentage here.
He's got to stay away from there. See Mars going for this air. Using the paralyzer. Oh, he's not doing anything.
Yeah,
all right, finally
I'm
jumping
chilling.
out. Said, leave me alone, brother.
Mars definitely trying to put the paralyzer more right now. Managed to make his way all the way back into this game. Only a 35% difference right here.
Oh, throwing out the Zair. Mars been using that Zair so much more, I feel like, lately. Maybe
it's a good harassing tool.
Yeah, no question. Maybe it was just because of his set with Meister at Glitch, if you remember. It was just so much Zair. Maybe I'm just more in tune with looking at it. Finally, that up air will take it. Goblin is in a great position for this game.
Yeah, man, that was actually a really good, just sharking him the entire time right there. Can't get the last hit, unfortunately, but still doesn't get punished for it either.
See Mars trying to find a way to get Roy off stage, but hasn't found the answer yet. That up smash is not going to be enough to kill. And Mars is sort of threatening like he's going to do something when he jumps up there with Goblin, but he isn't tracking him correctly.
Yeah.
And because that Goblin's just getting away and sometimes smacking him for it, Mars has got to be a little bit more careful in how, when he's jumping up, because Goblin's getting around him for free.
Hey,
oh, he's able to jump out.
Okay, well, watch the toes on that. Yeah, the DI up definitely going to allow him to get out of that. Okay, Goblin getting tricky right there, knowing he's probably not going to get a good punish on that platform. So he waited it out. I thought he was going to go for an up smash on that tech, but instead, hey, tweet Mars.
Yeah, spaced out.
Yeah. Mars.
Okay. Ooh.
Trying. He's definitely looking for this neutral area. He had him in a good position. I might not be able to get it anymore, but still, always keeping that stage positioning. Mars going to make it back to the ledge here.
Oh, jumps into Roy with that forward air. A little wacky, but doesn't matter. Gets hit by the back hit of the up air. And now Mars trying to follow him off. Goes for the flip kick. Not going to land. Gets down. Tilted. He's dead.
Yeah, out of the flip jump, so not able to get a little more space to the side, and that up B was not going to have enough momentum. And now,
dear.
Hold on. Speaking of momentum, Goblin. Okay.
Oh, man. He's starting to feel it. I wonder if Mars's opportunity to really take over this set has passed, because it feels like Goblin has so much momentum now, and he's sort of figured something out in the matchup. He's looking so good here now.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Nice little turnaround. Wasn't going to get a kill off that. I think it was an S-Smash the other way, so he decided, let me get some extra damage, but regardless, could get it now. Even a double-edged dance might have been able to take it there earlier, too, so he's got a lot of rage on him. Okay.
You can see him dash around, waiting for Mars to commit to something. Obviously, his jab out of that dash. It's always a threat. Mars now on the defense, trying to find a way around Goblin. Now, this is not out of the realm of possibility for Mars. He is down by quite a bit. But obviously, if you do get this stock, there's always the chance for a nair flip kick.
That's what he did a set I commentated of his earlier. So he definitely stole that game. I think it's from Dark Wizzy. Stole that game away from him with the nair flip kick. So definitely still of the realm of possibility if he can get this stock first, but it is looking less and less likely. 150% up throw.
It should do it. Goblin is just playing so tight now. Finally able to survive. Well done by Mars. Good DI there, but he hasn't hit Goblin with anything substantial in quite a while.
Yeah. Okay. Goblin definitely was looking for another grab up throw right there. So that's what he has to look out for pretty much the entirety of this set right now, or of this stock.
Yeah, up air should do it. Yeah, falls right into it. And you start to wonder, was this whole set decided by that missed grab? You remember that missed grab in Game 3, where Mars, they were both very high percent. Mars missing that grab and feeling like you're somewhat, you remember I said it, it felt like he was playing like he had to stock up.
Yeah.
He was going off stage, he was getting a little cocky. Maybe that cockiness is coming back to bite him. I mean, like, it just sort of comes to Mars' play style, where he plays a little bit more, flashy, aggressive, whatever you want to call it. But Goblin has brought his might to bear in this fourth and now fifth final game. We'll see if Mars can weather the storm, because right now it's all Goblin all the way.
Yeah. All right. So, had to give it up for sure to Goblin, making it all the way back in here, though, man. Like, took one opportunity and turned it into a Game 5. Let us see if Mars can close it out right here, right now, or is Goblin going to complete the reverse 3-0? Those first two games did not look good either. And somehow, this man is still at third game, pop off on that fourth, and now here we are in the fifth game, back on Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's see who is going to take this set.
And back on PS2, Mars has got to maybe slow it down again. I mean, we've seen it with him against some characters and some players in the past. It feels like Goblin, despite being almost like I don't want to say a deer in headlights, but that first game was not characteristic of him. He didn't do anything.
No,
he was just sitting there shielding. So for Goblin to like, he came alive like a stone golem, and now he's just like, oh, I'm in the game now. It was so strange, because now he's just dominating Mars.
Really enough, like that was a missed flip kick because of the platform. I don't think it obviously wouldn't have spiked because he was still very close, but the damage is missing right there, unfortunately. Okay, gets behind him. Goblin with some really good recoveries here, and Mars kind of showing his hand quite often with this paralyzer, but none of them have hit so far. It's been the down smash for sure, but the paralyzer gun has not, and hasn't really been threatening as much either. Smash gonna find it. Thought he was gonna get another one right there.
That was oh my God, Mars! That was such good tracking, following him through the air dodge. Mars might be ready for this game 5. The last 2 games have evaded him, but he's looking really strong here. Goblin's got to find his way up, but let's not forget Roy's explosive kill power. But we might need to see it next stock because that one's gone. Yeah,
man. Try to go for the run-up jab, but definitely need to run a little faster or a little further. I feel like if he had ran like maybe another 2 steps, he might have actually hit before that side B came out. But he is going to go ahead and lose that stock right there. Now we got Mars, 102 percentage. He's definitely susceptible to death here if he ends up getting hit by a double-edged dance, even or an F smash, F tilt, something like that. But it looks like we're not going to be getting that anytime soon. He's definitely keeping Goblin at bay. Okay, that was the first one I think he's done this set though. So.
But did you know it? Because I did. Like when I saw him go high, you know what I mean? He's like clearly going right on top of it. It's just like, come on, Mars. 126 to 70. Right now, Goblin's struggling to find this KO, and this is more how game 1 and 2 went, where it was like Goblin did a fantastic job in the second game, but he still just could not find the kills where he needed them.
Yeah.
And Mars just playing so evasive, he's making him work for it.
Oh. All right, there we go. That's F tilt right there after the pressure. Mars is definitely indeed playing evasive. Nice though, caught the jump on that one. Looked like he was lining up in the back air, and so Mars probably thought the same thing, wanted to jump over it, and ends up catching that up air instead.
He was like right inside him too.
Yeah. That's gonna be a great stop right there for Goblin, but still has a lot to make up, man. Okay.
We're just waiting a second again.
Yep.
This is what we talked about before. Goblin's sort of stuck waiting, and Mars is going to take advantage of that as much as possible. This is where Goblin is most uncomfortable if these matches are anything to go by. When he's stuck at this corner, Mars is not letting him out.
Down throw.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, nice damage right there from Goblin, but here we go. Might be able to drill back into this lead a little bit. That's going to be a trade that looked almost favorable for him. He did catch a lot of stage control right there, but not for long. Great juke, but still going to take that jab.
Honestly, the fact that Mars can option select that is nuts. Because he could go for the up air if he lands on platform, and if he does it, he can pop jab. Just able to punish him either way, whether Goblin opts for the platform or not. Gets the back here, though. What's Goblin going to do here on the side? Nothing just yet. Mars comes back, another jab. This has got to be frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been getting jabbed up so far. Back throw. Okay. That back air is not going to be the strong spot. And yeah, run up smash. Not really it either from Goblin. Going to be it for Mars for sure. He's got to. Oh, hey, there we go. Got the jab back air. 89%. Not a lot yet. At least not super threatened by the idea of a boost kick unless it's right near the edge. Wait a minute.
I mean, boost kick is one thing. Obviously, the whip is another. But Goblin is starting to rally with this momentum. The crowd is certainly behind him after every hit. 61.
Okay, 65. He's still doing it up. Wait a minute. Okay, I like that.
Excellent air dodge. Yes. Excellent air dodge from Goblin. Oh, he bet it all on the zap, the paralyzer, but it doesn't land.
Oh, Goblin, a little high up on that recovery. The back air is not going to be enough, but surprised. I feel like that was the first time he's jumped off the ledge in a while, so yeah, no, Mars probably expecting another standard get up. Goblin fighting his way back into this game quite well. A 4% difference.
Yeah, I can't believe he's been able to make this comeback. 122 to 106. Mars got to keep him at the ledge with those whips, just sort of check him. Gets the parry, but doesn't have a strong punish. Just goes for the forward tilt.
Wait. Okay, gets the grab. I thought we were going to go for a jab. Maybe jab back air from across the stage. Jab up air potentially if he DI'd in.
There's a jab again.
Okay, Goblin trying to figure out his way in. That was a great spacing on that up air. Oh, can't get up there.
He can't get over there. Watching the up air.
It's an F tilt now. It's an F tilt angle for sure. Or possibly an up tilt angle.
Oh my God, they're both so evasive. Mars trying to get around these aerials. Goblin just trying to land one. Gets the forward tilt.
Back on stage.
Oh my God.
Goblin, very very barely avoiding one of those deadly hits, and that is
he
it.
got him! Oh my God, Mars at the very end popping the grab. The same thing that lost him game 3 at the very end, betting it all on the grab, and this time it comes up black, and he's gonna win it.
Oh man, that was a set for sure, man. Super tense at the end. Wasn't sure how we were gonna get that W. It was either F tilt or up tilt for Goblin for sure. But now, man, Mars able to squeeze that one out with another do or die situation. He did the same thing in game 3, and it did not bode well for him. But that time, that grab, he hadn't done that in a while. He actually had not looked for a grab in a while, so therefore, probably not even in Goblin's mind that could be the option to go and take him. And he was so close, and it was so quick. Like, quick landing, like the fastest grab I ever seen from ZSS. Good stuff to Mars.
It was such an uncomfortable position for Mars to be in because, like, he went for a few of the whips, and if he just short hops. If he just jumps over it, he can forward air, he can back air, he can do whatever.
Yeah.
He went for a couple, like if he goes for the grab, that's obviously just going to leave him wide open too.
Yeah.
There were a few things that Mars had to go for there, but I don't think grab was on anybody's mind. So Mars being able to pop that up throw, I mean, you could see Goblin just so close, man. If he just got that one less hit, if he had that one aerial, that comeback was right there, but it's not today.